My wife insisted we take separate cars to her parents' anniversary party, said she had errands to run first. Hair. Gift. Something about needing space. I didn't argue. 10 minutes into the drive, my 10-year-old son looked up from the back seat, soft voice, like he was telling a secret he shouldn't know. Mommy was kissing Uncle Darren yesterday. In the garage. My fingers clenched the wheel, traffic lights blurred, my lungs forgot what to do. She told me not to tell you. She said you'd cry. He looked confused, not scared. That made it worse. I nodded slowly, didn't speak, didn't breathe until we reached the party. Darren, her cousin, at least that's how she introduced him when we first met. Divorced, older, always laughing too loud at her jokes. I'd seen them whisper before, at gatherings, family dinners, one time outside our house, but I told myself I was imagining it. Paranoia, jealousy. I was the husband, he was just around. But now my son had confirmed something I didn't want to know, and the way he said it, calm, casual, meant this wasn't a one-time mistake, this had been happening. Under my roof, in my garage, while I was home. The party blurred around me, fake toasts, empty champagne. She kissed her mother on the cheek, hugged her father, laughed like nothing cracked. I watched from the corner. Darren arrived late, no apology, just a grin. Their eyes met for half a second too long. And I knew. I started slow. 3 weeks of silence, smiles, dinners, playing the fool. But I was watching. I placed an old phone behind the garage shelf, motion-activated camera, a second one in the hallway outside our bedroom, audio only. Downloaded a backup of her iCloud messages. It was empty, wiped, but her trash folder held fragments, photos deleted too fast, locations that didn't match her stories. And then there were her calls. Late at night, always after midnight, short, work check-ins, she claimed, from a company she left 6 months ago. Darren's number was listed under a fake name, Mira HR. My hands stayed steady. Outwardly, I was the same. Kisses goodbye, notes in her lunch. I tucked our son into bed every night. But inside, I was filing each lie away like evidence in a courtroom. She didn't notice the change. That was her mistake. The garage camera caught them 2 nights before our anniversary. She was still wearing her work clothes. He had his jacket off, tie undone. Their movements were familiar, practiced. She looked alive, not the way she looked with me. The hallway mic recorded their laughter afterward. And then, "He still has no clue," she said. "I could be pregnant for all he knows." My ears rang. Pregnant? We hadn't touched in weeks. I sent the video and audio to a secure drive, burned it onto a USB, wrote nothing, said nothing. I waited. Our anniversary dinner was at a quiet restaurant. She wore red, said I looked tired, asked if I was okay. I handed her a small gift-wrapped box. She smiled, opened it. Inside was the USB. No words, no card. She blinked. "What's this?" I just stared at her. She inserted it into her phone. The screen lit up. First the footage, then the audio. I watched her expression collapse in silence. Her hand trembled. You were spying on me?" Still no emotion. I picked up my wine, sipped. "No," I said. "I was watching." She stood up, stammered something. I remained seated, eyes on the glass. Not her. "You're not pregnant," I said, "but you're done." I left the table, left her there. No yelling, no threats, just silence and truth. She moved out 2 days later. No apology, no confrontation, just silence between boxes. Our son asked where she was going. I told him, somewhere she chose a long time ago. He didn't ask again. I sleep lighter now, not better, just less heavy. There are still echoes, images, but they pass quicker now. I didn't lose her. She was already gone. All I did was see her clearly, and I've never felt more free. I wasn't betrayed suddenly, I was simply the last one to notice, but I'll never be the last again.